Hi, welcome to Life in a Bottle, Season 2, Episode 45. I'm Cody Foster, and this is the 2018 Broc Cellars Chenin Blanc. This is from Berkeley, California, where it's made by Chris Brockway, just down the street from Kermit Lynch Wine Merchants. Shout out to our friends at KL. If this story sounds a little familiar, I'm not surprised. We featured Chris's red wine, Love Red, in August, and this is his Chenin Blanc. We now have 3 wines from Broc Cellars, which are a relatively new addition to Ancona's. And so far, it seems like Broc can do no wrong. These wines are absolutely stellar. I actually just shot an email earlier today to our wholesaler who brings us Broc, and I said, can we get some more samples from Broc, because they make a whole bunch of different wines and we only have 3. So far, well, first and foremost, these are natural wines, and they do have a very distinctly unaltered, made without additives kind of taste to them. They're very raw, although polished, and certainly reflect the land where they come from. The Chenin Blanc itself comes from 2 different regions, Solano County and Green Valley. Green Valley being part of the Russian River Valley. This is a relatively new wine for Broc. This is their 3rd vintage, and the Green Valley fruit recently, it was Pinot Gris just a few years ago, and what they did is they grafted over with Chenin Blanc, and voila, we have a California Chenin Blanc. Chenin Blanc Express. Chenin Blanc being kind of the crown jewel of the Loire Valley. But some really compelling domestic examples coming on the market. Shout out to Patton Valley, who's doing one in Oregon and making delicious Chenin. This one happens to be natural, which means made without additives and little to no sulfur. So not just good for you, but delicious and good for your head in the morning. On the nose, this is very distinct. The first thing that I can't help but think of is like a basil, herbal flavored kind of lemonade. Very stony mineral talc. It reminds me of, in some ways, of top-notch champagne, but without the bubbles. Just that sort of stony lemon cream. Almost like a lemon cotton candy. It's not sweet. The wine is bone dry, but it's just got this glow to it. I think Chris makes right around 810 cases. The wine is fermented in neutral oak, but also in sandstone jars. Yes, that's right. Sandstone jars. That's a first for me. I'd love to ask Chris what that's all about. So after 10 months in sandstone jars and neutral oak barrels, it's bottled, unfined, unfiltered, and what you get is crispy, clean, soulful deliciousness. I can't help but think of pairing it up with cured fishes, rich, oily cured fish, even smoked salmon. And maybe I'm bringing it back to the Loire here. I just think of fatty river fish. But a really nice transitional late summer, early fall white. There isn't too much to go around, so definitely a first come, first serve kind of deal. And as always, please let me know what you think. Cheers to Broc Cellars. Pulling it off again. Killer juice. Thanks. By the way, Chris, if you're watching, I don't know if you'd ever consider making a wine that was maybe for the market, maybe strictly for Anconas, I don't know, but very low alcohol, like just a few % alcohol with some spritz to it. Just throwing it out there. Cheers.